right, Rat. Had a nice break the last week or so. Good chance to regroup, I guess, and assess where things are at.
Yeah, it was a good week to have, obviously, the questions will come, but David Johnson back on the floor and see how he could fit into our group, because it has been a long time. But he's trained for a couple of weeks now, and that's been really positive. And we just talked about some of the things that we've done really, really well over this past 2 or 3 weeks. Might not have got the results, but we've got to continue to do those things, and that'll be at the forefront of our game plan for Perth.
Is that the positive, I guess? You're never blown out of the water with Jack Tuckles, is always fighting till the end. Is that what you're looking at? You're pretty close.
I think we are close to a point. There's some things that we've had to really, like, we've got to fix this. And obviously one's been our rebounding. We feel like we've got that under control to a point, and you've got to rebound well in Perth to win, without a doubt, especially the last 3 minutes. Like, Jared Weeks, the scout, he always talks to us about, like, the last 3 minutes of the Perth game. If you're not rebounding, you're going to lose. And if you look back through the history of that, that's the games we've won. We've done a really good job of rebounding in Perth. The other part has been our fouling. Like, we've had some issues with fouling. It's been good, then not so good. So our discipline side of it, we've really worked on that and put some things into practice that have really helped us and helped our focus and concentration. So we're going to bring everything to go and get a win against Perth, who are in pretty good form. We feel like we can do it, but we'll need our best.
Can you speak to the significance of having DJ back? It's obviously significant just in terms of how that changes the pace and the look of the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, DJ's arguably our best player. Like, you know, he brings a different skill set to Bryce. And when we recruited the team, we felt like the team was good enough to be in that top mix of teams to compete. And having him back on the floor, and obviously it's going to take him a little bit of time. He's been out for a long time, some time to adjust and get back into the rhythm of it. But these 2 games, the practice he's had, plus the FIBA break, we feel like that he'll be back into our system very, very quickly from what he's shown.
Are you expecting with DJ back for Bryce to get a little boost as well as not having to be the primary scorer and the main guy as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll just help everything. It'll help Nick Marshall's role.
Yeah.
It'll help everybody's role that they were brought here to do, be able to function a little bit better in that sense. So, and I said before, he's a very different skill set. Like, he's obviously an elite shooter. He's a very, very underrated passer, and I think we've missed that. Overall, we've missed some of that passing, and I think will benefit for that when he's back. He brings a lot of different things to the table. Second round draft pick, very, very good player. So we're very optimistic about what he can bring.
Will there be on managed minutes at all, or is he right to sort of play the whole game?
Yeah, no, he's good to go. Good to go. Yep. He's got through his rehab. He's done a fantastic job with his rehab. Hasn't missed a beat, and yes, it's all guns blazing.
What's the situation with Mags? Obviously, you probably might have been monitoring maybe back to this game, but pulled out of the Boomers, obviously. What's the situation with him?
Yeah, he was really close, so we're probably optimistic that he's a game time decision on Sunday for the Kings, and that it'll be how he's pulled up after his session yesterday. Like, he done a vitamin yesterday and he got through it, but how he pulls up this morning and how his knee reacts from that standpoint.
What were the Boomers ruling out for then, Corey?
Well, I think it's just a timing thing. It's unknown, and they've obviously got their side of the things. They've got to align, and obviously I think they brought Keanu in, so obviously he's playing overseas, so there's got to be that sort of, the time frames are tight, so I would imagine that's the case.
How do you manage, I guess, the 4 and 5 spot against Perth without Will again? A little bit sort of similar to Adelaide, where it was a bit of Archie, Majuk and these guys, or is something different, or you just got what you've got, so that's what you have to use, I suppose?
Yeah, I think it's going to provide another opportunity for Archie. And what it is, it gives us great feedback for him, feedback for us on his development and how he's tracking as a DP. We've played some small ball, which we did against Adelaide, and that was enabled us to get back into the game through our pressing. So we'll have those options again, and everybody's just got to stand up, be a little bit bigger on the day.
Part of that run that you made against Adelaide was with a lot of those sort of second or third unit guys on the court. You must have been encouraged with those sort of Real and Brody Nunn, Stoddart minutes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like backtracking to the thing that DJ brings us, this allows other guys to go back and play the roles that they were brought in to play. And then if they can excel at their roles, then we're not plugging gaps to try and cover things. So, eventually we get our full group back on the floor. That's what it should look like. So that's the comforting thing.
What about the travel to Perth from that to play Sydney in Hobart 2 days later? I don't know, it's the same for every team and whatnot, but that's got to be interesting.
It's what we do. We're in Tassie. The 2 flights from everything, jump on the plane, go. It is what it is.
And the away form early in the season was excellent, Jones, where you were playing your best basketball. Did that come into it again, maybe on the road back to Perth? Is that the circuit breaker after a 5-game skip?
I know we love going to Perth. Like we've had good results in Perth against some really, really good teams. So it's an unbelievable place to play. I think if you're a basketball player, why wouldn't you want to play Perth Arena? So I think that's the excitement. And it's like when teams come here, you've got to bring your best or you're not going to compete. And we've got to bring our best going into RAC Arena or you can get blown off the floor.
What was starting five tomorrow at the DJ start?
DJ Star, I think so. I think he is. He has. He's been in and out. It's been a combo of all week. He's probably more likely to start than not. But I'm not trying to be cagey.
Travel to sort it out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be cagey. I really.
DJ, good to see you back, mate. You must be absolutely rapt that you're back out in the court.
Yeah, I've been itching to get back out there since the day I went down, so yeah, I'm excited.
It sounds like you've been sort of recovered from the injury itself a couple of weeks ago and just been putting that match fitness back up, is that right?
Yeah, with the calf injury, it's a soft tissue thing, you got to be really careful with it, so making sure I was more than healthy was the priority here.
Have you had an injury like this before, like this particular injury before, and how's the rehab been, I suppose, over the past month or so?
I've had similar soft tissue things that kind of you have to take it slowly with, but it's part of the sport, part of the job. Rehab's been going really good. I feel like I'm pretty much past it. That's the least of my worries now, so everything ahead is all I'm worried about.
You must be itching to get back out there on the court at a time when the team particularly needs you on a 5-game skid. Your return is very, very timely.
Yeah, I've been kind of waiting for it. Not the skid, but I'm happy to be back on the court.
Take some of that pressure as well off Bryce and be that sort of primary or secondary scorer when need be. Might be something you're looking forward to doing too.
Yeah, just seeing what I see from sitting on the sidelines, I know my game complements him well, and I can definitely open up the floor and relieve some of that pressure.
It's taken to beat the Wildcats, mate. Obviously one of the better teams in the competition. What was the scout during the week, I guess?
We know they have guys that are probably going to get to their mark of 20-plus points or whatever, but we just got to make sure that we limit some of the role players from having those breakout games.
What have you noticed about our team, I guess, from the sidelines not being out there? What do you notice watching on these last few games you've been out for?
They were really close. I feel like every game that we've played, we're always in, we always have a chance. It's just we have a couple of mental lapses and mistakes that we make down the stretch that kind of turn out to bite us. But we also, the 5 games that we have come out on top, they were similar to the ones that we lost, so just knowing that it can go either way.